This meeting is keep on ending. Actually, I don't know. So I created a new meeting.
Is it like monthly subscription has been renewed?
No, I don't know. It's a Zoom meeting. They have connected it. LCM has connected it. It's automatically integrated with
Yeah, I
their
think,
tool.
right. Maybe I think their side itself, there is some issue, I think.
Hmm. She tried calling me. I don't know what she tries to say to me. Since I am in the class, I just didn't pick her call. Is my screen is visible?
It's only showing that you are sharing, started sharing. Yeah, now it's
Now
visible.
it's visible. Okay. Okay, so serverless means what? So the previously I told you like EC2 if you take, you want to maintain the OS, you want to install the OS, you want to install the application, maintenance, upgradation, everything you have to do. But here, when you take serverless, you don't want to do anything. The server will be managed by the AWS. You are going to use only for the purpose what your code has to run, when your code has to run. For example, let us say you create a registration form to your website. Okay, now or you itself you might have filled multiple forms now. Once you fill the form, what you will get?
Submit.
Now submit. Once you submit, what it will show?
A message will appear saying that it has
Ah,
been sent to
thank you
the
for
team.
submitting the
Or,
form.
hmm,
That's all. Thank
yeah,
you for submitting the form. It will show.
right.
Yes. Now this thank you for submitting the form. That means someone has written a code in the backend that this code has to run once the form is submitted. Correct now. So the code has to run means the code has to be in the server. Computer should have been there. That means process should have been working. Correct. For that,
Yes.
the processor has to work for that time alone. For example, let us take 1 second or 2 second it will take. Now the 2 second only the processor will run. I mean the computer you're going to use. Now only for that you're going to pay for it. That's what serverless computing, which is nothing but function. Function is nothing but the code that you write is your function. This function has to run only when the person submit the form. Now this is very low cost when compared to this virtual machine, because virtual machine is the full physical computer, like similar to the physical computer. You're taking charge of everything, you taking the ownership and everything. You have to take care of the server maintenance, upgradation, everything you have to take care. But here you don't want to worry about the server maintenance and OS, nothing you have to worry. Only you focus on your code. You focus on your code. You see, write and deploy the code that runs on a scheduled or that can be triggered by events. There are two types. One is schedule basis and triggered by events. It is a new method for all the IT people also, but it is easy to use after you learn. And you are going to focus only on your code. You are not going to worry about whether it is server is there, server is upgraded or not. All those things we don't want to worry. That is your second one, which is serverless. Now this serverless Lambda function is for your EC2. EC2 as a physical machine. For that, one more Lambda function for serverless. Next comes your ECS, EKS, Fargate, ECR. Now ECS is nothing but a container-based computing service. What is this container-based? Let me tell you. Now what is in the instance? I already told you. Instance is nothing but your computer. Correct now? Now, can I say a computer, a main computer, let us take a 50,000 worth of a computer is equal to two or three tablets. Two or three tablets, or let us say mobile itself. Mobile also fine. Now, in a tablet or in a mobile, let us compare this tablet and this virtual machine. That is your computer, normal computer. Which one will be faster if you want to start? For example, you are starting a mobile or a tablet, you are starting a computer. Which one will be faster?
Computer.
Computer is faster, huh?
Tablet.
When compared to your mobile and tablet.
At times it happens like that. No,
Let us take desktop computer. You
but I think
imagine desktop
the real
computer.
world it is a tablet only, because as compared to that, because the processor has to run in computer, then only it will come out.
Exactly, exactly. Right now, same thing. You want to stop the computer. Now, which one will be faster? Tablet or which will the physical computer? Which one will be faster? Stop or shut down? Let us take shut down. Which one will be faster?
Tablet.
Tablet,
Computer,
right?
Yeah.
tablet.
Yes. So now we know that when compared to a physical computer, the tablet is faster and the mobile is faster it to start and stop also. But why we want computer then? The main reason is the workload. Which type of workload? A heavy workload can a tablet can able to manage?
No.
No.
No, correct, right? But when it comes to heavy workload, the server, that is your computer, can able to manage. Am I right? So
Yes.
whenever there is a more heavy workload, we go for virtual computer, and whenever we have a very less load, let us take some example. Do you have any gaming apps in your mobile? Game apps in
Temple
your
Run.
mobile? Huh?
Yes.
Temple Run.
Temple Run. Okay, yes, Temple Run. Let us take. Is Temple Run is the game. Temple Run is the game. In that app, nothing, no other game is there. Only the Temple Run will be there. Correct? There is no other game. Only Temple Run you can able to use. But let us take you take number puzzle. You take this number puzzle or some other apps like the small kids will play na kids games. There you will be
Mm-hmm.
able to see multiple games are there. Some number game, some word
Yes.
puzzle, all those games. Correct na?
Yes.
So in a single application, you are able to use multiple apps, multiple games. That means you have used a container service. That means you used container service where the workload is less. But if you take a temple run and all, temple run PUBG and all, it's only
PUBG.
one game.
Mm.
So is more data in sense, more memory it will take from your computer. Correct?
Right.
So those things will use EC2, where your temple run and this one. For number puzzle, word game, small games which is having one application have multiple apps, multiple games. Inside the app itself, you will have multiple games. If you try number puzzle, you'll be able to see. Numbers will be there in your app. So those kind of things will use containers where it will be able to start fast. One app will have multiple games. One app will have multiple games. Now this is also instance based because this is also a compute service. So this is also an instance based because this is also a computer. Okay. Now you see spin up and run jobs more quickly. Spin up and run jobs more quickly. But when you take temple run itself will take load. PUBG itself will take load. It'll first when you click the app, what it's showing, it'll show you loading. Please wait. Correct na? But here if you do go to these number puzzle games and all, nothing will be showing. Immediately it'll start. So when compared to your normal EC2, this container service is faster, but it will be taking only less memory capacity games or apps, whatever you're going to build based on that. Now, like in Lambda is what I told you. Just now I told you serverless. Serverless means what? Serverless means server is there, but you are not going to maintain. But you are not going to maintain. AWS will manage. AWS will manage. Now, same kind of server option is also there. That is called Fargate. That is called Fargate. Fargate is also reduce the administrative overhead, but you can use options that you give more control. So Fargate is one of the serverless computing service, which is work mainly for container-based computing service. Here Lambda will work for server-based compute service, that is for like EC2. Now, what is this EKS? EK is nothing but Elastic Kubernetes service. Kubernetes is nothing but managing containers, managing multiple containers at the same time. Next, ECR is nothing but to store the images of the container. To store the images of the container, we use ECR. So those things and all we'll be learning in depth when we come for the module. Next, the last one is your
So Fargate is Kubernetes based. Huh?
no. Fargate is AWS, but it is a serverless compute service. It is
Okay.
a
Which one
serverless
is Kubernetes?
EKS,
EKS.
Elastic Kubernetes Service. ECR is Elastic Compute Registry. Okay, Elastic Compute Registry. Next, Elastic Beanstalk. Now, Elastic Beanstalk is mainly for developing web application and websites. This we call it as platform as a service. I told you first session. What is second session? I think so. Platform as a service means what example I gave you. What example I gave you for
Zomato also.
no. Zomato is for SaaS.
Yes. Okay.
Full and full SaaS. SaaS means full and full software. Everything end to end is in the cloud itself. PaaS, I told you VS Code editor. Remember? VS Code, one
Yes.
platform
Yes.
where I
IDMB.
can use all the codings, that is HTML, CSS, Java, Python, any technology I can able to use using that platform, that is PaaS. Now, same thing only this Elastic Compute, Elastic Beanstalk, which is an AWS service, which will support all the web application and websites. You see, here it will take, it is similar to a serverless, whatever I told you for serverless, same thing only. It will take care of everything. You just focus only on your code. You just focus only on your code. The remaining things like database management, domain name system, updation, server installation, everything it will take care. Only thing is you have to focus on your code. So that's why it is easy and fast to get started. And this is also one of the free service. But any other service add to this, that will be charged. Okay. So now these are the 7 services which we are going to see in this module. Maybe if you have a note, you can make a note of this one. This is what you have remember when somebody says this name. Automatically, you will be able to talk about this. We are going to see one after the. We are going to see all these services one by one. Okay, you're making note, or we'll move to the next one.
Next.
Okay. Now, choose the optimal compute service. That means, as I told you, if your work is data entry, 10,000 K system is enough. Am I right? If your work is graphic designing, then definitely you need 50K service. Same thing, as I told you, there are 270 plus server types in AWS. Okay. Now it's our responsibility to select the correct server type, because what application you are going to design first, that you have to decide. If you are going to design a temple run kind of an application, then definitely you are going to use some higher configuration. No, I'm going to use some number puzzle, word game, a grammar tool. All those things means we can able to use less configuration. Now, same thing, the optimal. Choose the optimal compute service. Which server I'm going to take? Like I told you, if it's a data entry job, 10,000 rupees computer you have to invest, because if you know that you are going to use the data entry job only, if you invest 50,000, what you will do? What you will think later? What you will think later? Later you will feel, na, why I spend a lot of money for this job? For this job only 20,000 or 10,000 K system is configuration is enough, but I spend a lot of money which is wasted. Am I right or not? Will you think
Correct.
later? Yes. So first, when I'm launching the computer itself, when I'm buying the computer, first I have to decide for what purpose I'm going to buy this computer. Correct? If it's a data entry job or a graphic designer. If it's a graphic designer job, yes, definitely I have to spend 50,000 K of a computer. If I take 10,000 K of a computer for a graphic designer job, what will happen? Again, it will become reverse. Right? What will happen if you're taking a 10,000 worth of a computer for a graphic designing job? Your system will be slow. You cannot be able to use anything, right? It will be very slow. So later you have to grumble on that why I spend a lot of money, I cannot return. Also, all those things will happen. So what AWS is suggesting, first you choose the optimal compute service because we have 270 plus services. Which service configuration is necessary for your building your application? So that's what some aspect to be considered. First, select your application. What's your design, application design? What is the usage pattern? That means how many users will come. Let us take just now I told you the number puzzle. Now, how many people will be using this number puzzle? Maybe 10,000. But what about PUBG and Temple Run and all? How many people are using that? Maybe millions, correct?
Yes.
So millions of users will come means you should not go for a lesser configuration. You should not go for a lesser configuration. That's what they're saying. Usage pattern. How many people will come and all those things we have to analyze. Next one, which configuration setting you will want to manage? Whether you want to manage it or you want the AWS to manage it, that also you can decide. Now, selecting the ROM compute solution for an architect can lead to low performance efficiency. As I told you, for data entry and graphic designing example, I told you, if you take the wrong configuration, definitely it is going to provide a low performance only. Next, a good starting place, understand the available compute options. So we told, right, 270 plus types are there, configuration types are there. First, we have to understand what is this 270 plus, which one will work for my work. That we have to decide. That they will suggest you. We'll see that. Next, coming for Amazon EC2. Coming for Amazon EC2. What is this EC2? As I already told you, EC2 means instance. Instance means computer or system or server. Okay. Now let me ask, how many apps you have in your mobile? How many apps you have in your mobile?
20.
Only 20 app. It's shocking.
No,
Minimum 40 to 60 will be there. Everyone, I guess.
I maintain only 20, but the others I don't know.
Okay, okay. Okay. Nowadays everyone are installing blah blah things, lot of things are there. 40, I guess. Okay. Now, can you just tell the types of server they have used? First, you tell me the applications, then we'll talk about the server. What type of